Hi everybody, I'm Jordan Anise from That's My Jam 90, and I am sitting here currently with an old friend, Kenneth Vaughn. Me and Kenneth met a couple years ago, actually way more than a couple. We met a while back while he was still grinding at MSU, trying to get to the place he is now and beyond. Me and Kenneth are going to have a conversation today about his scholarship endowment. I'm going to give Kenneth the floor now and let him explain exactly what an endowment is, and we'll go forth with the scholarship.
Thank you. I just want to say thanks to Jordan for having me on today. It's an honor to be able to have created this endowment for the Flint, Genesee County area. This endowment is started from a group of students from Michigan State that are actually Flint natives as well. And this endowment was thought of just because we know that there are a lot of schools closing in the Flint area, and we want to be able to give students a chance in the Genesee County area to have that scholarship to go to Michigan State University. The endowment is just an agreement of an actual donation to the university, and this endowment specifically is going to be gifted over the next 5 years. So this group of people who are doing this pooled endowment, we're all close friends, and I'm actually in it as well. And I just think that it's an awesome opportunity for the community.
Okay. So when you first presented it to me, actually you didn't. I seen it earlier that morning. I seen you posted on Facebook, and I'm like, what is this? What is Kenny doing? Like, why didn't he tell me about it? So when I clicked on the link, it just went straight to the, to the thing where you can donate and everything.
Correct.
I'm like, I need to know about this.
Correct.
So let me tell you how God works, because before I got out of work that day, you sent me a text like, hey, I need you to post this. And I'm like, what? Once you told me that it was a scholarship and it was something that you were a part of, I'm like, there's absolutely no way. We're just posting this. Like, we have to talk about it. So with you and, a couple other people who all went to MSU as well,
right?
You all got together and decided that this was something that had to be done. How will others, like the students here, how will they find out about it? Do you plan on going to the schools? Is there going to be, like, some marketing there, or is it all just going to be social media?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's definitely, the social media piece is just so huge right now, so that's why we decide to go with that as a first notion. But when we go out to the churches and we go out to the schools, we just want to make sure that the families know that it's there. With everything that's going on in the community right now, we have so many different people who are playing pivotal roles to make student success better, and I just think that this is going to be one more step for us to take. And I just think that whatever marketing, whatever word of mouth type of deal, sharing it with others, this is going to get spread around the city pretty quick. And I'm happy that I'm able to be a part of this. I'm glad that I'm in a position to create this endowment, and I'm really excited for what's to come with it.
Okay. So you went to MSU. You graduated from MSU.
Correct.
And now you work at MSU, correct?
I do. The story is pretty unique, actually. I didn't really have any ambition to go to college, and it's crazy. A lot of people may look and say, that's nuts, but I really didn't. I was in school one day. It was on-site admissions. It was my birthday. I was turning 18 years old, and the counselor said, hey, I want you to come in my office, fill out your application, do your essay, get all your transcript information. They're having on-site admissions for Michigan State. I said, okay, I'll see what's going on. I didn't expect too much from it. I was just like, all right, I'll just go ahead and try it. And lo and behold, I actually got accepted that day on my birthday to go to Michigan State University. And it was probably the happiest day of my life. I know my mom was very excited, but the irony of the story is, when I applied for this position, I got this position on my birthday 10 years later when I turned 28. So that's the ironic story. But yes, I'm back at Michigan State working. This is something that I'm happy I'm able to do. I'm happy to be able to give students the opportunity to gain scholarships and for more programs on campus to continue and for more programs to grow.
And that's a really dope story. Like, that lines up to be completely dope.
Thank
you got in when you was 18, you got the job when you was 28, all happened on your birthday.
Correct.
Like, you can't tell me God ain't good at this point.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So my next question, or my next thought is, with living and being from Flint and understanding that sometimes here, because of certain, events and things that happen, the morale is really low when it comes to, accomplishing your dreams or going after things like going to Michigan State. For you, it might seem like, it's not that hard. You can do it if you apply yourself. But to somebody who has never been there, who's always been broken, what would you say to the 18-year-old girl or boy who wants to go to Michigan State and they just feel like they're defeated because of, their background?
Absolutely. You have to take those things that are broken and use that as motivation. You're absolutely right. It does seem, easier said than done, but the simple fact is you have to think about a lot of different things when it comes to growing up, perhaps. You have to visualize your future and see what that's going to be like. And once you do that, and once you start to build that character within yourself, then you know that you can't be defeated. I was kicked out of Michigan State my freshman year. A lot of people don't know that. I was placed on academic probation, and I didn't get my grades up the next semester, and I was placed on academic recess, meaning that you have to be away from the university for 2 years. I didn't want to be that disappointment. I didn't want to be that story of a person going to school and then coming right back and not doing anything. So it was a self-motivation type of deal. You have to put your pride to the side and just say, this is something that I need to do. I have to be an example for other people. I want to make my mama proud. That's the type of thing that goes through your head. It has to go through your head if you want to succeed. I remember seeing my mom sitting in the corner crying because, that was probably the last meal that we had for the day. And she's trying to figure out what's going on next. I don't want my kids to ever have to go through that. So that's why I want to be this example to not only, my children, but other kids in the community. I'm never going to be stingy with my knowledge, ever.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I think it's important for us as even young people, and to go as far as kids and children and teenagers to know those kind of stories and to know the hardships. Like, to see you went to MSU is fine. Like, to see you graduated is perfect. And, a black man graduating doing something is amazing. But to know some of the hardships of that, it can help, and can help somebody. And this conversation has probably helped somebody.
Yeah, I hope it does.
Yeah, that's always the goal. Do you mind naming maybe a few of the donors who might be like in a position to help the Flint community who are helping you with this scholarship?
Absolutely. I'm actually partnered up with William Cooper. He's a part of Dig Deep. He's a Michigan State graduate, and right now he's working for the city, and he's doing his Dig Deep program and mentorship. There's also Kevin Maynard. He's a probation officer. I've been knowing Kevin since I was in kindergarten, and we grew up together going to our schools in the Flint community and then going off to Michigan State as well. Another key player was Nicholas Reeves. Nicholas Reeves is actually another coach for Beecher who just won that state championship. So, another last name that I'm going to name is Adrian Walker. He's huge in the community.
Huge.
Worked for Debbie Stabenow. He came back and he's working for Diplomat Pharmacy, and he's still doing, really good things and playing a pivotal role in the community.
Okay, so I think that I do want to say congratulations on getting this off the ground and making this happen. I think that it's a beautiful thing. We need to see things like this from somebody close to us versus seeing it from the generations far before us. Absolutely. I think that what you guys are doing is very important. And at this point, if you have anything else you want to say, anything else you want us to know about the scholarship?
The scholarship is just really going to bring a different opportunity to the community. We oftentimes talk about some of the things that can be done in the community, and this is just one step there. So we always want to preach to our students that scholarships are key, and I'm a true testament, and that's why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, because with the scholarship, a student can really go after his passion and go after his dream job or dream career, because he doesn't have to worry about the debt load. He doesn't have to worry about not making enough money in this profession to pay that debt load. So that's the reason why I do the things that I do, because I want to play a role in helping a student go after their passion.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you talking with me today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Anytime.